Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name's Kaylee, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how I got my home screen to look like this and how you guys can do it as well. If you want to skip to certain parts of the video, I will leave timestamps below. So this is what I have on my iPhone. So as you can see, I have these two widgets. The first one is just the calendar with the date, and then the second one is a little quote. I love this quote because it reminds me every day when I wake up to like keep chasing my dreams and to go after my dreams. And then over on my second page, I just have the widget of sunset and sunrise. I like to know when the sunset is and when the sun's gonna rise the next morning. And then in the middle there, I have my to-do list, and at the bottom, I have the current phase of the moon. And then as you can see, all of the apps have a little aesthetic icon. So I have the main apps that I use on my first page, and then my second most used apps on my second page. And then of course I have, I don't know what you call this little bar down here, but I have my mail, my messages, my internet, and then my phone. And then for my background, I just got a picture that kind of went with the theme, and I got a little ocean background there. So yeah, that's what I have on my phone. I got all my pictures that I used for my icons and my background off of Pinterest. And then as you can see, I have this little business folder down here. I didn't change the icons for those apps because I didn't really feel the need to. I feel like it looks fine. And then I also have the photo and video folder over here. I run two Instagram accounts, my personal account and then my business account. So I do use these quite a bit as well. So I just kept them in a separate folder on the second page. Okay, so the first step in what you're going to want to do in order to make your iPhone home screen aesthetically pleasing is going to be to download two apps. So you're going to need an app called Widgetsmith and an app called Shortcuts. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the fun part. So first I'm going to show you guys how to change the icons and how to make your icons look aesthetically pleasing with whatever picture you want there. So first you're going to want to search the internet to find icons or pictures that you want to use. So I would go to Pinterest. I type in something like Instagram story icons or aesthetic Instagram story covers or something along those lines. And then I just went through all the pictures and I saved the ones to my phone that I wanted to use as my icon covers. So for example, let's say I wanted to use this one, I would just click on it, go and click the three dots in the corner and go and click download image, and that'll save it to the camera roll on my phone. And then a quick tip, before I did this, I did rearrange all of the apps on my home screen to keep only the ones on there that I knew I wanted to have a little aesthetic icon for. I went ahead and put all the apps that I didn't use a lot in my app library so that I kind of knew when I was looking for pictures and icons and stuff which apps that I needed to look for. So for example, for my camera app, I knew I wanted to have a little camera icon, so I went ahead and typed in aesthetic Instagram icon camera or aesthetic camera icon or something along those lines. They don't all have to be icons, they could be cool drawings like this Instagram one. It was just a picture and I saved it and it worked as the icon. So now that we have all the photos, in order to change your app's icons to these pictures, what you're going to have to do is create a shortcut to each app that you want to change the icon for. So in order to do that, you're going to open the app shortcuts, and these are all the shortcuts that I've made. So what you're going to want to do is go up and click the plus button up in the top right corner and go ahead and click add action, and then you're going to type open app and click this one down here, and then you're going to click the little choose, and we'll just make a shortcut for calculator. So calculator, and you're going to click the app that you want opened, and then you're going to click on the three little dots in the top and change the name. So you can rename this whatever you want. You can use little emojis or just name it calculator or whatever. So I'm just going to name it calculator, and then you're going to go to add to home screen, and you're going to rename the app again. So clear that, otherwise it'll show up as new shortcut on your home page. And then just name it the same thing, so calculator. And then you're going to go and click the little icon in the corner down here and go to choose photo. And then you're gonna go ahead and click on the photo that you want for that app. So I'm just going to use this coffee one just to show you guys, and you can resize it and then just click choose and then go add at the top and then done. And then as you can see, it was added down here on the last page of my home screen. And then when you click on it, it will bring you to your app. And then you can also do a ton of other shortcuts. I've seen people do shortcuts to open like to a specific web page maybe that you go to every day. Let's say you wanted to open your homepage to Starbucks or something. You could do add action. You can do open web page and then put the URL right here. I would just copy and paste whatever URL and then go ahead with that. But yeah, there's a bunch of different shortcuts. You can have fun and look through all of them. And then if you wanted to delete the shortcut that you just made and you didn't like the picture, for example, or you just decided that you don't really want that app on your home screen, you can just click the little delete button, delete the bookmark, and it's not on your home screen anymore. It will still be in your Shortcuts app. So let's say that you just didn't like the picture and you wanted to change the picture. You can go back to your Shortcuts app and click on the 3 little dots and do the same thing. Go up to those 3 dots, go add to home screen, and then you can just change the photo again and go choose photo. And let's just change it to this one, and then you would click add again. But let's say you just wanted to delete the shortcut altogether and you knew that you didn't want to use that shortcut anymore, you would click select at the top, select the ones that you wanted to delete, and then go down to the bottom and just delete it and click delete shortcut. So yeah, you just go ahead and do that with all the apps, and like once you get the hang of it, it really doesn't take long at all. It's kind of fun and easy. It takes just a few minutes to get the hang of it. Just keep rewatching the video and you'll eventually get the hang of it. Now let's move on to my favorite part, which is these widgets. So as you probably already know, you can add widgets to your home screen. All you have to do is hold down on your home screen, click this plus button on the top up here, and search through the widgets that the iPhone already has for you. So you can go ahead and do that if you wanted, but if you want aesthetic widgets like the ones I have here on my home screen, you're going to need to use the Widgetsmith app in order to create different widgets with different styles. So go ahead and open the Widgetsmith app. So these are all the widgets I have and have created on my phone. So they give you an option of small ones, medium ones, and then large ones. To add a widget and to customize it and all of that, you're just going to go to add widget. So let's do a small one, add small widget, and it just added small number 5, and you can change the name of this. Just tap to rename. Let's name this clock, and let's do a clock or something. Honestly, I recommend doing that because it gets really confusing when it's just the widget and the number, so I would definitely rename it if I was you. I did not do that, but it'd probably make it a lot easier when you're actually putting them on your home screen. Okay, so we renamed it clock, so now this is the default widget, but you would just click that, and these are all the widgets you can pick from. So they have time ones, they have date ones, they have custom ones, so you can just put a nice little photo there. I know a lot of people have been doing that. You can do like custom text for a little quote or something you need to remember. Or if you want, you can do what I did and just get a photo of a quote you like and do the photo widget instead. You can do a calendar for upcoming events. You can do reminders, and then they have locked ones and you can pay to unlock them, but like I don't see the point of doing that. And then they have like a step count down here, an activity bar, and then the moon phase and sunrise and sunset at the bottom. So let's say we just wanted to add the time, so we would just click on the time one. You can go ahead and choose your location. So let's say I wanted it for Maui, and then you can click the font you want. So they have all these nice fonts. So let's just say I wanted to use this one, and then the tint color, you can use whatever. So let's say I wanted it to be gray. The background color, let's just choose this orange color, and then the time format, this is just how you want it to show up. Let's just say the AM PM time, and then you're going to click back, and then you're going to go ahead and click save, and then that widget you just created is going to show up in your small widget section. And then in order to add that widget to your home screen, you're just going to hold down on your home screen, go to the plus at the top, search for Widgetsmith, click on that, and as you can see, you can add any of your small widgets, any of your medium widgets, or any of your large widgets. But since we just created a small one, we're going to click on that and click add widget, and it added a small widget to your home screen. But as you can see, it's not the widget that we just created. So in order to make it that widget, you're going to hold down on the widget that was just added, and you're going to click on edit widget. And then as you can see, it added small number 3, but if you want to change it, you're just going to click that small number 3 and then go down and click clock, because that's the one that we just created. And then it changes it to the widget you just made. So that's how you do that. And then if you want to, you can just remove the widget, remove, and then go back to Widgetsmith, and I'm not obviously going to use that one, so I'm just going to slide and delete it. But yeah, these are all the widgets I have on my home screen. I highly recommend naming them. That will just make it easier when you're changing your widgets on your home screen. And then if you wanted to change a widget that you have, so let's say you're over this moon one and you just created another one that you want in this exact spot. So let's say I wanted my steps one in this spot, you would just go edit widget, click that and then just click on steps, and it changed to the steps one. That's why it's a lot easier when they're named, because you know what you're doing. Okay, and then lastly, I'm just going to show you another one really quick. I'm going to show you how to do this to-do list, because I know there's a lot of interest on how to do that. So this is actually tied to the Reminders app. So this app right here, you're going to want to first create a list in this one. So you would just go to add list, create a new list. Let's call this to-do list number 2. You can change the color and then just click done, and I'm pretty sure you can also put emojis in this or whatever. Let's just do this little emoji, and then let's say to-do list, edit video, film video, and then you're going to want to go back into the Widgetsmith app, go down, let's do this medium widget, add medium widget. I'm going to rename it as to-do list number 2, and then you're gonna click it. For the style, you're going to go down and click on reminders, go to lists, and then click the list that you want to show on your home screen. So I just made the to-do list 2, so we're gonna show that one. You can change the font again, and then you can change the color, you can change the background color, and then click back, click save, and then it adds it right there to your widgets. And you're just gonna go to your home screen again, click the plus, click Widgetsmith, go to medium this time, and go to edit widget, and then click on to-do list 2, the one we just created, and it changed it. So yeah, that's how you make a to-do list widget. I think it's really nice to have it there and to have it in your face what you need to get done. I think it's really helpful. And then you can click on the widget and just like check off things that you've done or uncheck them or whatever. And then if you wanted to delete a widget that you knew you weren't going to use again, you just slide it over and click delete. And then I'll just show a quote one really quick, because I know a lot of people like that. So let's just do it for a medium widget again. So we're gonna click add medium widget, click on the widget, rename it quote number 2. And you can just, again, use Pinterest to find a quote you like. So I'm just going to save this image because I love this quote. Go back to Widgetsmith, click on it. We're going to find the one that says photo. So photo. Do selected photo, choose photo, and then click that one. And then click back, click save, and hold it down again. Search widgets. You also can just scroll down and click on this small one and then go over and find the medium one and go add widget, and done. And then hold this down, go to edit widget, go to quote 2, and it's there. And that's how you do a quote. So yeah, that's how you're going to customize the widgets. And all my widgets, you can make them all like the same aesthetic if you wanted to, but I made them all a little bit different because I like that look. You can also search Tumblr aesthetic. I know a lot of people are doing that and finding cute pictures that way. So like Tumblr aesthetic, and then whatever your theme is. When I click Instagram, see how it goes to the shortcuts first and then it goes to the app like that. If that's kind of a bother to you, which it definitely was for me, you can go ahead, this is just a quick tip, you can go ahead and go to your settings, scroll down to accessibility, and then scroll down to motion, and then turn on reduce motion. And it's gonna go from that to this, which I definitely think is a lot faster and better. And if you do decide to make your phone aesthetic and use this little icon trick, just know that your notifications aren't going to show on the shortcuts you created. So for example, my messages down here will never have a little red icon in the top that says like 1, 2, 3 unread messages or whatever, which I kind of like because I've been trying to not let notifications run my life and take time away from what I'm doing during the day. You just won't have that like red little dot in your face telling you that you have a notification. I think it looks a lot cleaner, honestly. And like I said, it doesn't distract me and take away from what I'm doing. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. It honestly is super easy once you get the hang of it. Just have fun with it. Play around, see what you like. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or evening, and I will see you in my next video.